guys? Skirt, skirt, yer.
Okay.
Today we're here to talk about roommate horror stories. You want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
Okay, so like I never really lived with people. Like when I first got to college, I did like a single for I guess a year and a half, and then that's when I started to like live with people because it was cheaper. I never really had like bad roommates, I guess. I feel like I was like usually the annoying one sometimes, but like I never had bad roommates until I lived in the apartments on campus. And I don't even know where to begin with that. I don't
Your stories are funny.
I think I need to remind
Well,
me of things, but
I don't know everything because
no, it's okay. I'm gonna ask you.
I didn't live there. But like there are some funny situations with food theft.
Oh my gosh.
Yo,
I gotta do a backstory though. Like, okay, initially it's me and 3 other girls that I'm friends with. To make it short, one girl, she stopped being friends with us, but our name's already on the house thing. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna remove my name and be waitlisted and potentially go back into the dorms with like a bunch of people like that I didn't know, whatever. So another girl, she dropped out because somebody told her like, oh, this place is cheaper. Come to find out, you needed a co-signer for this place, because that's a whole different story. So it was just me, the girl that we're not friends with, and another friend, and then we just had this one person that we didn't know until we met them.
They need code names.
We'll give them code names. And I don't even know where to begin. It's just a lot of nonsense that every time I think about it, like, it just annoys me. Let's see. So the girl that we weren't friends with, like, her and I are cool now. But, like, the girl that stopped being friends with us, she would be like, I don't want to say petty, but like she bought like a garbage can. So when she
Call her Born Again.
That's not a name. That's a
No, it's a good name because she hated you guys and then she apologized.
Well, no, she didn't hate me. It was just other people that I somewhat associated myself with that she didn't like. But so like little things that she would do would be like, she bought like a garbage can for like the apartment kind of thing, like the big plastic ones. And then when we first got there, she tried to act all friendly with us, like we're friends, like nothing happened over break. And I was like, so I can't really be friends with somebody that just does something, time passes and nobody says anything to each other. You don't say sorry, you don't say whatever.
She did have a reason though, we gotta tell that.
No, she did have a reason, but it's just like you can't just, literally as soon as I walk in the door, hey, how you doing? I'm just like, what?
I think it's because like maybe she realized that she was wrong for being mad at you too, even though you weren't involved. But then she didn't want to like acknowledge
indirectly.
It. But like you weren't like friends with the person that did the bad thing. Like you weren't like really in that group. Like you're just like barely acquainted with them, like she was. But she just kind of blamed everyone that was acquainted and associated.
I wouldn't blame her. Probably
because like what that person did to her was terrible. So I understand why she was angry, but I think she probably realized that like there was no reason to direct like that much anger at you too, since like it really didn't have that much to do with you.
I mean, I feel like I'm simple, like, alright, say, yo, I messed up, I'm sorry, okay, whatever, let's move on, let's go get some food or something. But like, she's acting like nothing happened, so I was like, this is strange. And then that's when we got some stuff for that apartment, and there was a further falling out, I guess, with her specifically, and I believe my other roommate who was
Fried
involved.
chicken stealer.
Oh my gosh.
The chicken thief.
The names, but
so Born Again and Chicken Thief had beef.
That sounds so stupid. Chicken had beef. Oh my gosh. So anyways, what else happened?
Yeah, I hope they never see this.
They're probably gonna see, okay. So there's a falling out with the girl that we're friends with who acted like nothing happened, I guess Born Again. And then, I don't want to say these stupid names. Fried Chicken Thief. And I think I was at work, but the Fried Chicken Thief had friends that the Born Again girl kind of used to know, in a sense. Like, they didn't really...
Yeah, like, they were acquainted.
Yeah,
they
kind
had
of
mutual
thing.
friends.
Yeah, so it's just like, she didn't really like those people anymore. So I guess those people came over to the house when I was at work, I don't know. And then there was a whole argument and things like that. RAs got involved and blah, blah, blah. Or CAs, whatever. And then...
Mind you, again, Bornega did have a reason to be mad at this.
A valid reason, though. But the reasons are valid. But I just feel like the way you do it is what I had issues with. So, like, there was a whole argument. The people got involved. Like, people that worked there got involved. And after that, that's when the garbage can that she bought for the house, she took it. She put it in her room. When we saw that, it was like, okay, this is strange. This is interesting. This is weird. I was like, okay. And then we were just like laughing about it almost because I was like, why did you take the whole garbage can and put it in your room kind of thing? And then she'd just be dividing her stuff in the kitchen, which is fine, you know, we all do that. But she was doing it a little aggressively, if that makes sense. Like, she would get really pissed if somebody moved anything off the like counter and things like that, and I was like, okay, whatever, understand. And with her, like, I wasn't mad. I was never really angry at her. I just felt like the way she was doing things wasn't right. It wasn't fair so much. And I definitely feel like right now we're cool. Right now I would consider her a friend, but like back then I just felt like, sis, you're doing too much. Like, don't let people, like, the whole argument thing that I wasn't there for, like, don't let people control you, if that makes sense. Don't give people your power. Like, every time you see them, you know, it's easy for them to like get you pissed off and all that kind of thing. So I definitely feel like that was one thing, but that's not even like the juicy parts. Like, how do I even go into this?
It gets worse.
It gets worse anyways.
So the parts that I'm involved with, like the reason why we're calling fried chicken stealer fried chicken
Oh
stealer,
my gosh,
is because she stole my chicken. And like, I know this seems like such a black stereotype to be mad over this, but it wasn't even the fact that like she took my food that I was upset about. It was like the principle of the matter. Like,
they just would like to, like, I guess I was just being not naive, but like things would go missing and I feel like I thought it was you.
Nope.
Or
After
my
she stole my
boyfriend,
chicken,
and I was just like, okay, this is probably one of you guys.
No.
That's why I wasn't really impressed. But I didn't notice it till like way later in the end. I was like, okay, well,
because of the chicken. The fried chicken is what exposed everything. Like,
Definitely.
cookies went missing, chips, juice, like all kinds of food in the house will go missing. And you know, I don't mind sharing food. And with the fried chicken, I did offer her a piece, but a piece, singular, a leg, maybe two if you ask again, but singular, like once, not the whole thing. Okay? And you know, honestly, I was gonna throw that chicken away because like it was the first time I ever fried chicken. It was kind of nasty.
it was.
But
You
then-
try to make me eat it.
But then I was
Like,
I was just offended that like you just took the whole thing. Like, you didn't even ask. You ate all of it. And
okay, let's just explain how it happened. So,
okay,
you made chicken.
yeah, because
right?
I had never cooked fried chicken for myself ever. So I decided to try. Like, I called my dad, asked him what he used to do, blah blah blah, like, and he told me how to season it up, like how he would do it. And then I fried the
It
chicken.
didn't work.
No, it's because like I didn't like do the oil settings and stuff right. And like now that I'm a pro at frying chicken,
So
I
far,
realize
a lot going on.
but you know, now I know how to try fry chicken better. So then I kind of realized like where I messed up. Like, some of the pieces were burnt, some were undercooked, so I had to recook them. But then like the outside was cooked because the oil was too hot. Like, it was just all kinds of mess. That's why I was gonna throw the chicken away. But there was like a few pieces that like through trial and error as I was frying all the legs, they came out really like decent because, you know, I had failed so hard in the beginning, but then like by the third or fourth drumstick, it's like, okay, I got the hang of this now. And then like now I'm pretty good at frying chicken. But anyways, like, she said it smelled, the fried chicken sealer, she said the chicken smelled good, whatever, whatnot. So then I offered her one of the
I'm
pieces.
just replaying these things in my head. I don't even think about these things. It's stressing me out.
But she said the chicken smelled good, blah blah blah. So then I offered her one of the good pieces, like one that was like cooked well, like it wasn't burnt and it wasn't undercooked. Like, it was I finally realized how to cook it by like the fourth leg. So then I offered her like one of those, and then she ate it and it was like, okay, whatever. Like, when someone offers you food one day, like usually it doesn't.
That's a one-time deal. Don't come
Yeah.
back for more.
Yeah, but she didn't even come back and ask for more. Like, she just took it. So
You gotta move your head. It's kind of, you gotta slide back.
okay, so yeah, after I cooked up the chicken, whatever, like, you know, usually when someone offers you food, that's a one-time thing, right? You just take the offer that one day. If you really want more, you come back and ask again, like, hey, can I have another piece? Whatever. But after that day, unless you come back and ask, like, it's not free reign. Like, that doesn't mean it's a lifetime pass of, like, entitlement to any food I ever had. That's not what that means. It means that night.
Like, can I come to your house 5 years later and go to your fridge?
No, that's not what that means. But I don't know if she didn't understand that or if she thought I would notice or something. I'm not sure. But basically, because the chicken was nasty, like, I didn't eat any of it. Like, I left it in her fridge, and then I came back for it, like,
in your fridge. Oh, baby hands. Sorry, go ahead.
But I left it in her fridge, came back for like a day or so later. And mind you, I didn't eat this chicken. She didn't eat the chicken because she knew it was nasty too. So who was eating the chicken?
You were sleeping. Okay, this is what happened.
Yeah, so
she was sleeping on the couch
because I slept over that night, and then I wake up to the smell of the fried chicken. I crack my eye open a little bit like this. It smells familiar. So then I open my eyes, I look, I see the Tupperware with the chicken in it, and I see the fried chicken still eating my chicken. So I was like, oh.
The thing is that, like, you were sleeping on the couch. I don't know why she didn't just not do that while you were, like, I don't know.
Because, like, I didn't get up and out. Like, I was just looking like my eyes are deceiving me right now.
I had to go and get it in the gym with the shot. Now I'm going like a scrimmage. Them nights I ain't have it.